What's up guys, it's Cloudy Kai, and today I have a bit of a different video. So most of my recent videos have all been about either power scaling characters from Devilman or Chainsaw Man, or talk about the parallels between the two. And you should go check out those videos, by the way. But today we have something different. In this video, I will be discussing the characters known as Iguro, Obanai, and Mitsuri Kanroji, and why I think that their stories and relationships are beautiful and tragic at the same time, and why they're my favorite characters in Demon Slayer. Also, I'd like to thank you all for the massive support recently, as both of my latest videos have surpassed over 1,000 views, which is pretty impressive for the channel, so thank you. So let's get into this video, and all this goes without saying, but spoiler warning, in case you weren't aware of that. So let's start off with Obanai and his backstory, which is extremely tragic and sad. So Obanai was born to his clan of what were basically thieves who worshipped a demon that provided them with riches, which actually are stolen goods, and the family would sacrifice their own children to the demon, and basically as payment. But anyways, Obanai was the first boy to be born in the clan in 370 years. Due to this, he would be spoiled by his family at first, and due to him being special in this way, I guess, the demon will also take a liking to Obanai. All of his demons scared the shit out of him and Obanai. He scared the shit out of Obanai and caused many sleepless nights for him. When he was 12, he was taken to a room that seemed to be an expensive shrine. The demon would then mention how he was too small and that she would eat him when he becomes bigger. But after saying this, she would then order that his mouth is cut to a wider size. She wanted his mouth to be slit just like hers, because she took a liking to him and wanted them both to look the same. Obanai now had this lifelong scar that would traumatize him forever. He would then after this begin trying to plan his escape, although he made care with extra caution that none of his family or demons knew about his plans to escape, or he would be fucked. But during this time, Iguro would also meet his best friend, who also happened to be a snake. He would name the snake Ramu. I kind of forgot the name, so I might be spelling it wrong, but hey, well, who cares. Eventually, he would escape as the snake demon would chase him and almost kill him. But then, just as the demon was about to catch him, Rengoku, the flame Hashira, would swoop in just to save Obanai in time and kill the demon. Later, he would learn that due to him escaping the demon killed all of his relatives except for his older cousin. But she would then attack him as she blamed him for the death of their family and said that he should have let himself be eaten. Because of his life up to this point, he loathed himself. He felt guilty for being born into such a terrible clan, for leading them all to their deaths. So he became a demon slayer, thinking that if he risked his life to help others and put his rage into killing demons, that he could see himself as a good person. But still, it was like his dead relatives still had a grasp on him. They were pulling him down. He also had a fear of women, known as gynophobia, due to the fact that everyone who heard him in his life has been a girl. That is except for one person, Mitsuri Kanroji. Now let's get into the backstory of Mitsuri. Mitsuri was born with an unnatural amount of physical strength. She was also when she was a child, she'd be proud of her strength, and she also ate many more times than most grown men do. But then as she got older, she would try to hide it and would even dye her hair from her colorful pink to green. Her colorful pink and green hair to black to look more normal. And as she got older, she also became obsessed with the idea of love and wanted to find a husband. But then, when she would try to find one, they would reject her and basically call her ugly and undesirable and not eat too much. Which this motherfucker was bugging. Like, bro, are you stupid? Are you fucking stupid? But anyways, due to this, Mitsuri would continue to try to seem more normal until she was approached by the leader of the Demon Slayers and told to reject her normality and embrace the strength and who she truly was. She would then use her immense strength to excel as a Demon Slayer, eventually becoming one of the 9 Hashira, just like Obanai, as she was still looking for a husband. We've gone over both of their backstories now, and I say Obanai's backstory is much more tragic, and then Mitsuri's, but I said Mitsuri is still kind of sad. But now that the backstory's out of the way, let's talk about the relationship of the two and their fate in the story. So when they join the Demon Slayer Corps, the two of them quickly become good friends, as Mitsuri is really the only woman in his life he has a positive relationship with. And he even begins to develop feelings for her as he gets her a lot of gifts, such as the kind of green sock that she always wears, but she's cherished. and the two are constantly seen together, and in these moments Obanai seems happy, which is pretty rare. And these are the only moments in the series where he really seems genuinely happy. When he's around the radiant and lighthearted Mitsuri, you can say that Mitsuri was the sunshine in his world of darkness. Okay, that sounds kind of edgy, but now let's get into the final arc of the series, where and the fate of these two characters. While Obanai is fighting Muzan, he says to himself that he wants to die defeating Muzan. He believes that if he dies in this battle against Muzan, that his soul will finally be cleansed of his family's sin. If he doesn't die against Muzan, then he'll never see himself worthy of Mitsuri. But in his head, if he were to die, his final wish was for him and Mitsuri to be reborn together and get married. Eventually, as our heroes defeat Muzan, Obanai and Mitsuri, who have suffered fatal injuries, are on death's door. Obanai lost his eye, Mitsuri lost her arms. They knew that their lives were about to end, but they embraced each other as Mitsuri would ask Obanai something. She said that if they were reborn together in a time period without demons, she asked if she could be his bride. Obanai promised that he would this to Mitsuri, that they would end up getting married and that he would protect her, and that the two died in each other's arms. Out of every tragic moment in Demon Slayer, this hit me the hardest, to be honest. I probably cried when I first saw this panel. It's just so tragic, but it's also so wholesome and heartwarming, because they died together in each other's embrace, and now knowing that the world is free of Muzan and other demons, they can kind of pass on peacefully. And then at the end of the story, when we time skip to the present day, we see a reborn Mitsuri and Obanai, for reincarnation, I guess, running a restaurant together as they are now married. So in the end, despite the tragedy of her death, there's also beauty in it. Their love transcended their mortal lives. In the next life, they found each other once more. It was a perfect ending for both characters. That'll be it for this video, though. If you like this video, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. With that all being said, I am out. Peace.